Hi there, this is going to be a general love reading for all signs. And we are just going to feel out the energy, okay? I was just about to do another zodiac sign, and as soon as I sat down, I felt like, nope. It says collective. Wow, first card here is coming out, Kang Dangalang, as I call him, the King of Wands. In this Lover's Path Tarot deck, he comes up as King of Staves, and this is Wotan. Oh, I just got the chills. It feels like a really big deal. I don't just traditionally go for the tarot first. You guys know the way that I work when I shuffle. I'll do an oracle deck usually first, but see how impatient this King of Staves is? This masculine energy? So the King of Wands, Kang Dangalang, is like big dick energy. It's BDE. They're aggressive. They're a go-getter. They're a leader. They make some kind of move. It feels like a masculine energy is going to reach out or make a move. And this ties in completely to my live earlier today on Instagram, xi_missy_xi. Towards the ending of it, it felt like someone was going to be calling or reaching out or communicating. Finally. That's what it feels like. It feels like finally. Bottom of the deck, we have Magic, which is the magician. You have Merlin and Vivienne. So this is a magical connection. This is someone manifested this. This person also is very creative. That might be something they do for a living, or they're very into that as far as a hobby goes. They're very creative, right? Because the wand is creation. The magician is also someone who is very powerful, right? They hold all the cards. They have all of the power to create stuff, to make magic. They're manifestors. There's magic in their veins, this couple, this masculine and feminine. It just feels like a masculine is going to make a move. They reach out, they do something. They may communicate something. They may finally like, oh, look at that. Oh my God. Those of you guys that know me and have watched me for a minute know in this deck, I always say fucking Dante. Fucking Dante. And here he comes. This is the star card, okay? This is grace in this deck, okay? You see that? Grace. Now, why do I always say fucking Dante? Because the story of Dante and Beatrice is that Dante was so mesmerized by Beatrice. He was so like, ah, that he couldn't do anything. He was fucking intimidated. He was scared. He was afraid of her light. He was like, oh my God, I can't deal. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to react. I don't know how to approach. He just didn't do any fucking thing. So what happened was Beatrice fucking married somebody else, moved on because he didn't make no move. And then he had to live with that. And then didn't she die? Then she like dies. Oh my God, it's as if like Dante finally makes his move. Fucking Dante. Dante finally makes a move. Dante finally drops his balls, grows a set, and finally approaches Beatrice, finally makes a move, communicates, calls. Fucking Dante. Oh my God. Oh my God. And that's Aquarius. That's the star. That's grace. Star is true north, right? It's the card of hope. Never say never. That's what I just heard in my head. Never say never. It comes in at the this is a midnight motherfucker. They come at midnight. That's the point. They come at the midnight hour. I've channeled that for years. They come at the midnight hour. Oh my God. You guys know how huge this is. Because we talk about fucking Dante all the time. Dante, you got to do it, dude. And he can't. Because he's scared. He's intimidated. Imagine this is a lifetime that Dante finally does it. He finally reaches out. He finally makes a move. He finally tells her that he loves her. He finally does it. Oh my God, I got the chills. Wow. Fucking Dante. You ever heard me say, I've said this for years as well, someone falls to grace, and you guys know the actual term is fall from grace, right? But I have been channeled for years, fall to grace. They fall in love. But there's this falling to the knees. I mean, literally, this is that she dies, right? I feel like I want to read it. Give me a second, you guys. I know, I'm sorry, I'm not prepared. Sorry, I'm just wearing like my biker shorts because I'm at home being comfortable. I want to read it from the book. Here it is right here. Because you guys are just not going to believe this shit. Hold on. Okay? You're not going to believe this shit. Hold on. Fucking Dante. Hold on. And again, right, it's number 17 because it is the star. Beatrice's presence made such an impression on Dante that he felt as though his spirit had been infused with light. He was convinced that she was truly an angel and was unable to speak to her when they met. Since he said nothing, Beatrice did not suspect Dante's love. Soon after, she wedded another. The anguished Dante had an inspiring dream of Beatrice with the god Amor. He awoke resolved that his love for Beatrice would be no earthly passion to expire when they died. Instead, he would immortalize Beatrice with poems that would last forever. Love that inspires us and inspires others, turning dreams into reality and awareness of goals. The belief and self-esteem to meet them. So you see how he couldn't do it. He couldn't do it. This is the lifetime that Dante actually does it. Look at what he's holding. He's holding a heart with the crown on it. You know how a lot of people have been feeling the Kundalini obviously rising up from the root chakra, working its way through all of the blockages, making its way to the top of the crown, and then above the crown chakra is the soul star chakra, which is the awakening, the Big Bang one. You don't know what that is? You're unfamiliar with it? Go Google it. Soul star chakra above the crown. There's an epiphany here. It's very Mr. Darcy. You guys know from Pride and Prejudice, right? How he denied it, and he just couldn't take it anymore. I love you ardently. You know, he was anguished. He was in pain. Relieve me from this pain that I feel. It's very Kate and Anthony in Bridgerton season 2. Bane of my existence, but yet object of all my desires. It's this. There's something very magical about this pair as well. Either they're very magical as far as like very in tune, very spiritual. Maybe they have like a lot of, magical past lives, things of that sort, right? Merlin, Vivienne might be really, symbolic. Wotan, Dante, Beatrice, whatever this is. But I'm telling you right now, I don't traditionally just go and hit the tarot. You guys know how I shuffle. I always do an oracle first, 99.9% of the time, usually. Something's different about this, right? I had to get straight to the tarot, and who is it? Because he's ready to make a move. It's one of those things like you can't even there's no pause. It's just gonna do it. So there's this feeling of they just do it. They just say, I'm gonna do it, and they do it. There's no hesitation here. Eight of Arrows. She thinks it's never going to happen. She thinks the call will never come in, that it will never be it. I will never get the message. He won't ever reach out to me. I will be alone. Somebody here is fearful. They're in their head. They're surrounded by only their thoughts. Little do they know that there is a masculine here that's been trying to figure out how, why, what, when, and where. They've been trying to get this together. They've been trying to figure it out. They've been trying to piece it together. They've been trying to figure out, well, how am I going to communicate? What am I going to say? So it's not that for some of you that they never wanted to communicate. For some of you, it's they literally were fucking deer in headlights. They did not know what to do. It was almost frozen. Do you know what I mean? It was like, Beatrice, her light was so bright, it was like, how do you talk to an angel? Remember that song? How do you do that close to your heart. I forget how it goes. How do you talk to an angel? 5 of arrows. Oh my God, look at him. He's kind of like trying to run away from her. She's like, hey. And he's like, oh my God, I've got to fucking go. Bye. You see that? He's like, I got to fucking go. Bye. See you later. Peace out. Not wanting to face her, not wanting to look at her, because a lot of it also can be that, imagine you've lived your whole life and sort of content with the fact that you're okay without love, or you're okay that whatever situation you're in, whether you're single or in a partnership, and you're just like, this is it. I'm okay with this. This is what it's going to be. And then you get like a shock of your fucking life. It's like they couldn't deal that it was like real or something, or they were in denial, right? It's like, sorry, someone's dog's barking, if you can hear that. It's like they couldn't deal. It was too much. The light was too bright. It shocked them. It's like, it was like a fucking lightning bolt hit them. The literal shock. Imagine, like a literal shock. Imagine you can't move, you can't talk, you can't speak. And it could also be symbolic, because I literally saw the lightning bolt. The lightning bolt could be a sudden epiphany, boom, and then it's shock. So imagine like you know this person, and all of a sudden, like, one day they just are like, oh my fucking God, I think it's them. Or you meet someone brand new and all of a sudden it's, oh my fucking God, I think it's them. Whatever it is, it's a sudden meeting or a sudden shock or epiphany. It's something about that suddenness. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. Someone here is a introvert. They don't love to socialize. They're very private. They could be very introverted, okay? They spend time alone, or they spend time behind closed doors. They're just not someone that's always out and about. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Someone here is not very open to traditionally connection. They may see red flags in everything. So they might be a little more pessimistic when it comes to love. Maybe they've been through some extreme fuckery in the past, right? But they're pessimistic when it comes to love. Let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. One more, please. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. For a lot of people, what that means is that they are on their grind. They could be workaholics. They are all about their coins, honey, their bills, their money, hunty, as opposed to chasing ass, right? So this could be both parties here. They're more about their business than love. Love is just not at the forefront. Wheel of Fortune is destined and fated. Someone's wheel here turns and they're going to get the shock of their fucking life. It's literally meeting the one. Or if the one and you already exist and coexist somehow, some way, and already know each other, or they've seen you and they've hesitated. Let's say it's a case of you see them at work and they just don't fucking say shit. They finally like do, right? Let's say it's a coffee shop you always go to. And they always see you there at the grocery store, or your neighbor, right? Or your friend, like however this is, it's like they finally like do it. They finally fucking do it. So it's this Wheel of Fortune of, I mean, I literally named my live this earlier on Instagram. Fortune favors the brave. That's what I got channeled earlier. It was about facing fears. Oh my God, I just thought about that. It was about facing fears. We had Kali Ma that came out, and it was about you got to face your fears. Fortune favors the brave. It was about rebirth, death and rebirth. So there could have been massive death and rebirth here for this masculine, right? They rise up like the fucking phoenix. You have justice here. So, I mean, you have double karma, but that could also be a Libra. But double karma here. So a karmic lesson needed to be learned. And for some of them, it was They lost you in past lives. They almost lost you in this one. They had to fucking man up, woman up, be brave. And it wasn't because, oh, they were wimpy motherfuckers and they were just like less than. This is big dick energy, people. These people are aggressive. They're the go-getters. They're the kings, the queens, you know, they're the emperors. But when it comes to Beatrice, like with Dante, right? Dante's kang dang lang bitch. You know, he's big and bad, calls all the shots and shit, right? He don't fear nothing. But then he sees Beatrice and he's just, it's almost hypnotizing. It's like trying to break a spell. They're just like, it's a literal shock. Literal shock. They've got to just break through that literal shock. Bottom of the deck's the Ace of Pentacles. This is a solid, committed offer. Look at that, the Two of Cups. The offer finally comes in. The offer that has been waiting, pending, the offer that, or opportunity that has slipped by in the past, it finally comes through. That could be moving or career change as well, the Ace of Pentacles. This is a solid offer. Fortune favors the brave. This is someone here who says, hey, do you want to go out to get coffee? And you're like, Dave from accounting? You know, I love to use my Dave from accounting character. And you're like, Dave from accounting asked me to go to coffee. And everybody's like, oh my God, we knew it. We just knew it, just waiting for him to do it. This could be like someone that like you always see and you're just like, oh my God, every time I go to the grocery store, I always see this guy shopping. And oh my God, I swear to God, blah, 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 blah. Today was the day he finally asked me like, hey, and talk to me. Or like exchange numbers. Like it's that kind of a deal. I just got the chills nonstop. I'm telling you, you can feel that shift in the air. It's the whole fucking something within them just like that. It's like they have this huge epiphany or they awaken or maybe they see something or they dream about you or the tree, they grow spiritually. This is a rebirth. The tree talks about personal growth, evolving, right? They go through a spiritual fucking awakening. It also says past lives. So it's not the first rodeo here. It's sort of like, do you want to lose them again in this life? Do you? You want to see them love someone else in this life? Do you? You want to be the tower and stand alone and be all by your fucking self? Do you want to do that? Do you want to just grow old alone and see this person, the love of your life, marry someone else? You want to see them say I do? You want to be a guest at their fucking wedding? You see what I'm saying? Is that what you want to do? Something makes them, bottom of the deck, bridge, communicate. Look at that, it says communication. It's like something makes them say, no, I don't. Or makes them get it. Pushes them to do it. The bellows, see, that's getting things going. It says a catalyst, ignite, fuel, effort, spark, kindle, fan the flames. It's something starting. And so it begins. You can't make it up. I'm gonna faint. You can't make it up. Remember it said that it was Beatrice's light? Look at the card. Look at the Empress and how the light is basically blocking her and blinding everyone that looks at her. The light, it was like, they were just like, oh my fucking God, because she was so magnetic and so attractive and beautiful. And it even literally says charm and grace. Look at the word grace from the other deck, from Dante and Beatrice, grace. They were just mesmerized. Fucking couldn't even speak. They couldn't move. Oh, it was almost as if, like, let's say, for example, they saw you in the grocery store. They saw you, oh fuck, this, and tried to pretend it never existed. But it always was there. Don't know who, why, what, when, where. Let's say you guys were strangers, right? Don't know who, why, what, when, where. It's like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Imagine it's like your friend, right? Imagine it's like someone just, they go, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. But it's just, when I look at you, it's like and for some of you, if they already know you, they just see you differently. Like something, they finally see the light in you. Oh my God, we got to get to this extended. We are going to do an extended. So this means if you want to rent it, it's going to be in the special love / oracle reading section on my website. Click on that upside down triangle below. The description page pops up. That first link will take you to my website, saltwaterhealstarot.com. If you love erotic tarot readings, I do them on Patreon. My Patreon link is also below. I do some bonus ones there as well. If you want a reading from me, I do not ever DM or solicit you on Instagram. Those are frauds. xi_missy_xi is the only Instagram account I have. The only way to book a reading with me is to email me, saltwaterhealstarot@gmail.com. I invoice you via PayPal. No excuses, because people will email me constantly. First of all, I'm like, how'd you get my email? Because you've got to have got it from the description page, and all my pricing is there. Please see what I offer first. I want the $200 emergency reading, the $160 regular phone call, because I need to know what to invoice you. I don't have time to go back and forth with people repetitively. It's just too much emails to sort through, okay? Now, for those of you that have been asking, I finally got my hands on extremely good quality Super 7 beads. So my prophecy bracelet, which was out of stock, I've finally added more pre-orders. Those of you that pre-ordered this bracelet, as well as my I Am Love ones, yes, they are delayed. The amethyst bracelets or beads, I'm still waiting for them to come in for the I Am Love ones because I couldn't get quality ones. My other vendors were sold out. And then this one, I had to go with a new vendor. So I was nervous about adding more pre-orders till I could get them in hand. And as you can see, they're fucking stunning. So those of you that want to pre-order the High Priestess, which is the prophecy bracelets that I have, they're gorgeous. So yes, I did add more pre-orders there. And that's on my website, saltwaterhealstarot.com. Okay, so guys, let's go ahead and get into your extended, and let's just figure out what the fuck happens from here. Okay, love you guys. Bye.